days, and I finally found something after, in fact, my wife found it all
What
these
is
years.
it?
Well, it's quercetin and stinging nettle.
Let me write all that down before
You know what I'll do? Yeah, I've done it with people, I've tried things for years and years and years.
So
I've done
have I.
drugs over the counter, nothing. This works. I mean, it works like 50%. Nothing's gonna be
Yeah.
But you find it in Whole
You get it
Foods.
the whole, I was supposed to say.
And it is, I mean, and
The
my
whole
wife told
foods
me.
is easier than going to one of those other
Yes.
stores, so that's good.
What I will do, I will send you an email of it, only because I've been a sufferer from, I mean,
Listen, that would be the nicest thing in the world that you could do for me.
I would not be here, I would normally be in the islands here because I cannot, I'd be on my, I'm really a horrible case, so that I'm walking now this time of year is just amazing for me.
So you look fine, like you're not
Oh,
drinking it.
well, in fact, I bring some of these with me, and they're natural. And
Well, that is
and of course,
wonderful.
after trying things, you just don't believe anybody anymore.
No, I know you don't.
And
I
in
know.
fact, she told me last year, and I didn't try it, but this year she said, you need to try it.
Good for her.
So on the second day, you
Good
start
for
to
you.
feel good.
Good.
And you're looking pretty good, so this.
Well, I'm inside right this minute. We would go out and
Right.
have a little hanky, I've
Well,
already
You
taken
did that before too.
That's right. I have my medicine that I take,
Yeah.
that's all
Well,
right.
this one, because yours is not as bad as me, you will be dancing in the street here when you're done with this.
I look forward to that.
Anyway, well, this is a
Well, it is-
beautiful place here.
It is pretty, isn't it? Are you moving to Nashville?
Well, we've been talking about it for a couple of years, and Holly's been helping. We've had another agent. We were looking at a couple homes down Belmead here. We've missed 2 opportunities.
Oh.
With the problem is the grandkids are in St. Louis, and so my business and things are moved down here.
Good.
And so now my wife and I are trying to reconcile now if we can get some grandkids to come along, or if there's a place where they could stay and visit when they're here.
Well, there are plenty of places they can visit.
Yes.
Holly has seen it, so come on, let's
Yes.
go
All right,
up
thank
through
you,
here.
ma'am.
Peggy, I'm going to let you just give the tour, and I'm just going to stay quiet, okay?
Oh, all right. If you'd rush, you're
Further?
welcome just to go back, the 2 of you, if you'd rather, but I can take you through, then you can go back.
All right,
past that.
thank you, ma'am.
But it was built in the 30s, I think the early, like 1931 or 32, and the stories are, and whether they're all true or not, that the workmen had no work to do much except for these big houses, and so they came and just camped out here practically.
Sure.
And that's why the staircase and all this, and the triple hung windows, as you can see, and of course it's an old house. The beautiful floors, if you look at those, the custom parquet, now these things that come in blocks, they were hand laid and all. So it's a beautiful house, beautifully built house. But and then they've added some things onto it too. That actually, I think when Jack and Eileen bought the house, the marble floor wasn't there. There were just some parquet, another kind of elaborate kind of parquet with some dark wood through it. Anyway, she put the marble in it. So there's some changes over the years like that.
That's lovely.
And lots of fireplaces, 7 I believe. But all the mantelpieces are pretty. I think if your wife likes traditional things, she'd
Yes.
love the mantelpieces.
No, they look to be marble, is that correct?
Yes, and that one's French, I think, but Adam, I think they call it. Anyway, different kind.
Oh, that's an original?
Yes, she's got like this.
That's my wife's favorite artist.
Is it?
Yes, it
There's
is.
another one over here on the other side.
Especially the ballerinas and all that. She has
Yeah,
another
that's
one over
American
here?
Cassette. She has, yeah, it says another American cassette on this other side, but look, these over here even better. There's a Monet and there's Picasso.
word.
That one at the top is a Bernard, I think.
Yes.
And the little one over on the other side is a Pendergrass.
2 of my children are
They
art
are?
history majors,
Majors?
and my middle daughter worked at the National Gallery in D.C.
What fun!
Oh, she loved it, yeah. So I encouraged them to go into get a good liberal arts background. My son, both are 2 are art history, and my other child is became a teacher. So they would,
Oh, they would love
Oh,
to
my
see
word.
this. I know. Here's the other American cassette right here.
Oh, yes. You got
I
pieces
don't
here.
know what that is above. It looks a little like
Yeah,
Matisse,
that-
but I don't know. It must be signed. They're all impressionist.
Oh,
This whole room is
my word.
impressionist.
That is
Yeah, I know.
amazing. I gotta take another. I'm here to look at a house, not to look at the art.
I know, and I told Eileen one day, you do
Well,
get
I
distracted.
saw these art books here, and I thought, well, this is interesting. And then I started to look up, and I recognized, well, this work here.
But sometimes it's really distracting when you see
It
things
could be a
like-
gallery all in its own.
If she doesn't want to leave the chandelier, she's had it down.
Okay.
And the one I think in the entrance hall will be changed.
John, did you catch that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'd love for your wife to come and see the house and see the things. This room they've changed, this originally was the library in the house. And when they added this room on behind you, they changed this to this gallery and put the marble floor down. And these black and white drawings in here are all different too, they're different kinds.
Excuse me. This,
That's a local artist that did this one, I think. But
I wonder-
there's Picasso some places, more American sets, I think. I think this is American set, right?
Yes, I'm sure it has to be. I would think, yeah.
Yeah. So interesting, I think.
Wow.
But this is the library, which they added on in the 80s, and a local well-known architect here designed it. And one time it was just a porch with an awning over it when they bought the house. And you see the contour of the house. That's one of the prettiest things about the architecture to me. Isn't it fabulous? And at night she entertains a lot, you know, and when we're having drinks or something, we're always in this room. And it's not as dark at night as it is in the daytime. I mean, you know, without the sun pouring in the windows like it does in the afternoon. It's not.
I think this is my favorite room in the house.
Oh, men,
Yeah,
well, I like it
it's-
too, and men particularly just love it. I think they're teak floors and the walls are mahogany, John.
Is this recording sound on this thing too?
Yes.
Wonderful.
GPS signal lost.
And that's going to be on there as well.
Wonderful. This is such an unusual piece of property.
I know it is, pretty.
Oh, wow.
And you know, Bellmead
Yeah,
gets turned.
I got this, the pictures don't do justice at all. They really don't.
Well, you can't really.
No, you really can't without being here.
But you know, Bellmead has historically been the highest, the most stable valued property in Nashville. And, you know, it still seems to be.
She's quite a reader.
She loves to read.
I just read a review of that book there.
I think her son is in some sort of book business. You want to borrow one, she's always living in that. He loves to take one to read.
Well, I'm spending a little more time than I expected, but this is such an interesting library.
I know, isn't it?
I have a much smaller, well, you know what? I think I do have more library space. No, you know, you got all along here. No, there's plenty of room.
And of course, this cabinet is the television.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Behind here? Huh?
Uh-huh.
Do you mind if I open that
If you
up?
want to.
I'll just do
You're
a
welcome.
quick peek here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay.
And music is back over in another
Mhm.
spot, but I think I forgot.
But
where it
there's
is in one of the-
speakers all around
Yes,
in the
and
ceilings.
I don't know exactly where, but they are speakers. You notice all the horse paintings and things in here too. You know, Nashville's a big horse
Oh, yes, ma'am.
town.
She has a phenomenal collection of books here. Oh, my word. I love old books.
Maybe the books can go with the house, Peggy. What do you think?
Unless you're finished, she has, I don't think she would miss them, do you?
Let's go to the next place here. This is,
Okay.
I could spend probably an hour right here.
Well, you're welcome.